Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. If you like the channel, then definitely go to the blog. It's www.fatfitness.ca, but phfat because we're cool. If you would like, you can also subscribe to the bottom. So this video today is about week 3 of the F45 challenge that I am currently doing. Just finished the 3rd week, about to kick off into the 4th, and hopefully those that are considering doing this challenge or are currently on it can watch this video and have some pointers and tips on how to move forward and get the best results. All right, so week 3. I'd say the best part about week 3 was the fact that I got to have coffee. That was the best part. I definitely noticed that over this week I have not needed as much coffee as I used to drink. I have my 1 cup in the morning and some in the afternoon, and I am good to go. If I have any later than that, it definitely keeps me up a little bit later. I think drinking more water and having that matcha green tea definitely helped balance me out. I did notice as well in the meal plan that in the 3rd week there are a lot more carbohydrates that are introduced. So thank God there were potatoes in my diet. I love potatoes. So if anyone was going a little crazy after the first 2 weeks, because it is a detox period, so you have no dairy, you have no coffee, you are very low carb, high protein and high greens, having those added carbs in the 3rd week, whether it was a little bit of rice or some potatoes, definitely helped give me a little bit more energy at the gym. For those that are perhaps doing the challenge or thinking about doing it, after the first 2 weeks, you've done that detox period and your body has cleansed everything out. It is a lot more efficient at processing the food that you put into it. I noticed that in the 3rd week, not only did I have more energy at the gym, but it's a good kickoff point because in weeks 3, 4, 5, and 6, you really want to be focusing on building muscle. So now you've done the detox. In the next 4 weeks, which is the bulk of the challenge, any kind of weight session you have, you want to be lifting heavier, you want to be pushing yourself, even if that means that you have to do a drop set, go for it, push yourself. That was something I challenged myself to do in the 3rd week. So in the 2nd week, I did 3 cardio, 2 weight sessions, and then 1 full body, which was a combination of resistance and cardio. Now, I know some of you out there might be like, oh my goodness, this girl did 6 sessions in a week. I'm never going to be able to do that. I keep the sessions really short, so they're 45 minutes. That's only 4.5 hours out of my whole week dedicated to the gym. So it's quite small when you think about it. What helped me was going in the mornings because then it kick-started my day. It meant that I didn't have time to get lazy or have lunch and be like, oh, I don't want to go now. So maybe if you are thinking of doing a challenge, try to switch your schedule to be in the morning. For the 3rd week, what I did is I switched it up a little bit because you want to be building more muscle and focusing on that for the next 4 weeks. I did 3 weight days and I did 3 cardio days instead of doing a full body. So still 4.5 hours dedicated to the gym, but I found that that was very beneficial and I feel stronger. I definitely feel by the 3rd week that don't feel as bloated. That could be a combination of not having dairy, of upping my water intake. That detox period helped a lot as well. So conclusion, if you're on the 3rd week, you can have some more carbs. Make sure if you are training 6 times a week that you are upping your calorie intake. The whole challenge, you are working in a calorie deficit. So if you are doing 6 sessions, I believe the challenge shows that for 4 sessions, you can up your calorie intake to 280 calories per day, not just the days that you train, on top of the 1,300 calories that are given to women. For men, it's 1,900. So depending on how you're doing on your training, how many sessions you're doing, and how hard you're going, definitely up it. And if you are feeling a little famished, then you can have as many leafy green vegetables, so spinach, zucchini, peppers, tomatoes, any kind of vegetable, you can add that so that you're having more snacks throughout the day. Kicking off into the 4th week, I just got my meal plan today. Clean Meals is the meal prep company that does it for all of Ontario. They've been absolutely fantastic. They deliver to your door. I noticed that this week there are a lot, the portions look bigger to me, even more so than the third week where there was carbohydrates introduced, I saw that there's a little bit of dairy now back into the meal plan, which is nice. So you'll notice that each week something slowly gets introduced that was taken away in the first 2 weeks. So the third week, we had more carbs. Coming into the fourth week, or starting the fourth week, it looks like there's a little bit of dairy involved with some feta cheese in the salads. So hopefully this video was helpful, and if you are on the challenge and you're about to start week 4, then power to ya, and I hope you get all the results, and stay tuned for future weeks.